Hey there everyone, welcome to Salsa's classes. So in this video we're going to talk about Kuznets curve, okay? So the question in front of you is explain the doctrine of Environment Kuznets curve with diagram. Now how does the sound environmental regulations shift the curve? So first let us understand what this Environment Kuznets curve is, okay? So basically, economic growth has been one of the high priority subjects of economists and policymakers after the World War II, especially because around 1960s, so there was this problem of pollution. Then whether it is in terms of air pollution due to the increase in manufacturing sector, industrialization, noise pollution, etc., as a part of the growing economies, right? So now in this basically, so this idea was given by Kuznets in 1995, okay? So this idea was based on these type of data that was collected by him, that during those time, especially after the 1960s, there was increasing environment degradation and pollution in the economy in the name of economic growth. So as a result, during that time, the issues of global warming was also increasing. Why? Because of the gases emitted by the fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gases have been increasingly used following the industrialization process, right? Because of the growing economies. And as a result, they have highly affected our economy and have caused global warming. So global warming is the rise in the Earth's temperature, right, as the sun rays are passing through the atmosphere. So as a result of the human activities and the growing economies, industrialization and manufacturing, leading to number of several natural disasters, calamities, starting from flood, cyclones, etc. Okay, so as a result of this, Kuznets gave a hypothesis which came to be known as the environmental Kuznets curve, right? So this hypothesis was basically based on Kuznets' hypothesis that there is a relation between income inequality and economic development, right? So what is the relation? So basically, Kuznets tried to explain that initially during the growth years when a nation is developing, right, so there is increase in manufacturing sector and industrialization due to the expansion of the economy, which leads to set up of more and more factories. As a result, emission of smoke and waste materials into the water bodies, etc., leading to increase in pollution, be it air pollution, be it noise pollution, be it water pollution, and as a result polluting the air quality, leading to uneven climatic changes, leading to increased heat, etc. So these are the problems. So that means developing nations, less developing nations to developing nations, this journey is basically related to the low income countries we are talking about. So in countries like less developing nations, transforming to developing nations, that is in the stage of increasing growth and production. So what happens is there is income inequality, because one of the factors or the feature of any less developing country is that there is low per capita income and very poor income distribution, leading to income inequality within the people of the nation. There is a gap between rich and poor, right? So as in these type of nations where there is more income inequality, that is, we are talking about the less developing countries, as they move from less developing countries to developing countries towards growth, so there is more and more increase in emission in the economy, leading to more air pollution, increasing pollution in every level, as well as environmental degradation as the income of the people of the nation increases. So basically, the Kuznets curve considers the relation between different indicators reflecting to environmental pollution and per capita income. So there is first increase in pollution with increase in income per capita as the economy is growing, and after setting a peak point, that at a certain income level the pollution level reaches a peak point, after which the pollution level starts to decrease and people starts to take care of environment. As a result, environment starts to get better. What is the reason? The reason is now that the development stage has reached its peak point now, where there is developed country and people are earning more, so per capita income is increasing. Along with it, awareness regarding the uh, environment is increasing, technological improvement is taking place. As a result, uh, pollution free techniques and people uh, getting involved into planting trees, etc. So this increases with increase in income as the economy moves from now developing nation to developed country. As a result, overall the economic degradation starts to fall after a certain point. So if we draw the diagram and show this relation between the pollution level, that is the environmental degradation, and the income, that is the income per capita, then we get an inverted U-shaped curve, which is known as Environment Kuznets curve, as it was given by Kuznets. So to draw the diagram, so let us consider the horizontal axis. So on the horizontal axis, we are measuring income per capita, right? And on the vertical axis, we are measuring pollution, environmental degradation, right? Now the curve looks like this, and this is our EKC curve, right? Now this, as income increases from 0 to, say this is the peak point, let's name it something like Y star. So from O to Y, 0 to Y star, as income is increasing, so pollution is increasing till this point. Why? Because with increase in production, with increase in growth, there is increase in emission, manufacturing sector expansion, industrialization. So this is our developing country, right, till here. That is increase in environmental degradation. After this is the turning point. This is called the turning point. After this, that is after a certain level of income, say Y star, after any increase in Y star, the nation is now the developed country, where there is now increase in awareness regarding pollution, to save the nature, to plant more greenery around for better oxygen, pollution free nation and a healthy living. Better technology is being used. So here there is decrease in environmental degradation. So this gives our inverted U-shaped Environment Kuznets curves and his idea about this particular curve. Now the tail question regarding this is that how does the sound environmental regulation shifts the curve? So yes, if there is sound environmental regulation, like the country is more concerned about regulating its pollution level and maintaining a proper pollution level for a healthy environment, then even at a certainly low level income, the pollution level can be decreased, and as a result, Environment Kuznets curve will shift to the left. So what will happen now? So if there is sound, or better technologies used, or let's say they become aware of environment, then even at low income level, pollution will be comparatively less. That is, the EKC curve will shift downwards. So that's all for the answer.